Hello, this is Fear Dragon, and welcome to Breaking Out, the show about North American StarCraft 2 players. Here on this show, we spend 1 week highlighting an up-and-coming North American player. Throughout the week, we find out more about the player's history, their personality, and their playstyle over the course of 6 short episodes. On Monday, we'll interview the player and find out more about them. Tuesday through Thursday, we'll watch a game from each of the various matchups casted by your very own Fear Dragon. On Friday, we'll check out a generally awesome game with some sick play, and on Saturday, we'll kick it back with the player and have some wacky fun with some randomly selected events like handicap ladder matches, karaoke, and dance contests. Each episode aims to be about 20 to 30 minutes long, so you can learn more about the North American StarCraft 2 scene without interrupting your busy WCS schedule. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the show. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting episode of Breaking Out, the show about North American StarCraft 2 players. Today is Saturday, the best day of the week, and we have a very exciting thing going on right now. We have a bunch of awesome players actually in the lobby, and by the lobby, I mean we're already in the game, where the game counters are already starting. We're playing an arcade game for today's Saturday Funday, and I'm joined here with Hellokitty. How you doing today, Hellokitty?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Not too bad, and we actually just played a practice game, so we're going to be jumping straight into it. Guys, for those of you who don't know, again, this is Breaking Out. I'm really quickly going to just say, here's the schedule. Go ahead and pause the video if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're watching this on Twitch, you can watch the schedule later and go just check it out somewhere on the YouTube channel, because we are, again, going to be jumping into the game. Here's the game overlay, and I'm going to actually just go ahead and remove this webcam and just toss Hellokitty up. Let's really quickly get this. There we go. Dude, you are excited, man.
Easy peasy.
Alright, for those of you who don't know, we just played a practice game and Hellokitty wrecked me. But this game, I believe, man. I believe. I'm going to go with the Immortal. Hellokitty, what are you playing?
Playing the Mutas.
Oh my god, Mutilus. Alright, just intro, we have Drunken Boy, we have Master Dalk, we have Tough, we have Hellokitty, and oh god, I'm on this side. And I am on the Immortal. We'll have to check who's playing what a little bit later. Oh! Oh my god, it's so different.
Cats, okay?
We're so slow now, because we were just playing... Oh my god. We were just playing a game. God, this stupid Scourge! Oh my god. Oh god. Okay. So the objective of this game, guys, in case you couldn't tell, it's called Star Dodgeball, and the idea is that you want to hit your opponent with dodgeballs. It's dodgeball, all right? There's not much to explain about it. It's pretty straightforward. Hellokitty, again, the Mutalisk, and I am the Immortal. We'll have to check out who everyone else is a bit later.
Oh, what? How are you not taking damage?
Dude, it's my ability. Immortal has hardened shields, man. The Immortal is hard.
No, Imba.
By the way, the walls are reflective, so you can do some really cool stuff. Oh, shit.
Oh, ho, ho.
Okay. Walked into that one.
Oh!
Oh my god, I hate... So the Mutals has, like, a mirror image, and it's the most annoying thing in the world. Oh! Gotcha at the end. Gotcha at the end.
It's okay.
Okay. Let's see. So... Who is who? Okay, Check Raise is a stalker. All right, I am the Immortal. Master Dalk is a stalker. And who's on your team?
I have Tough and Drunken Boy, my former teammate. So
nice. Okay.
So
and who? Like, what characters are they playing? Just so we have a little bit of a roll call.
I think they're one of them playing Helly and the other one's playing the Stalker.
Got it. All right, and by the way, this screen, guys, the first 3 rounds actually do not matter at all. All you get is that you get points to buy upgrades for your character. So you can increase the speed that you throw at, you can increase your speed that you move at, and you can get little upgrades for these abilities. So you have different abilities. Every hero has 2 abilities, and you can see the Scourge is one of those very annoying abilities that this player who I'm trying to highlight has brought on just to annoy me and keeps sicking it on me. But the idea, so like for example, the Immortal has this ability, which is an offensive ability. And it also has a defensive ability, which is the Hardened Shield, so I can block abilities. And the idea is to get enough points to buff up your character by the 4th round, and the 4th round is the one where you will not respawn if you die unless you've bought extra lives. So it's a pretty fun game. I highly recommend checking it out if you haven't, but all right, let's see how this is going. Have you put all of your upgrades into speed?
Yeah, that's
oh my god.
That's the key of this game. You gotta micro. Hey, look, you can't kill me.
Oh my god. I'm gonna get you, man. I'm going to get you. Oh, shit!
Okay.
Shit! Alright, alright. See, my strategy is to just be so stupid with my shots that should never hit that you're just gonna micro into them.
Alright. Let's see about that.
Oh, god damn, it almost worked. Oh!
Oh,
You like that rebound shot?
Just got lucky. I was paying attention to the other two.
Oh god, fire. A little bit of advice for everyone at home, kids. Don't stand in fire. Oh!
I don't know why.
Alright. Round two's over. Alright, we're gonna get some more upgrades.
Got stolen.
My strategy is max my shields and max my power, man. And then, so at the very end, the very last round, you can start buying lives. And basically, that's the way that stuff will work later on, is that by having lives, you'll be able to respawn. If you don't have lives, you stop respawning. So you definitely want to consider buying lives. Let's see, let's get some speed upgrades. We have to try and match Hellokitty. I don't think it's possible for me to catch up with the Mutalist, though. Alright.
Yeah, I mean, Meta's pretty fast in StarCraft 2.
Hey man, Team Blue is up ahead. We're winning this right now.
Oh.
Oh god, that hurts. Alright. So does the mirror image actually move by itself?
Yeah, I think so.
Dude, it was pretty human-like, man. They did a good job with that. Ugh.
Boom! Oh wow, how did that hit
Oh
you?
my god! I just got berated. Alright, despite me sucking, my team is picking up the slack. Oh my god, I just walked into that.
Oh man. Oh man, you got so lucky right there.
It's all skill, man. It's all skill. Even the parts where I just get lucky. Alright. God! So close. Ah! Oh shoot, my shield was on cooldown!
What
My shield is on cooldown! Oh my god, I tried to soak up a shot for my teammate. Oh god, completely used my ability for no reason. By the way, guys, Hellokitty is absolutely ridiculously good at this game for some reason, even though he's never played it before. It's actually
this game
like
is so hard.
This game is so good. Dude, why can't this be an esport, man? Oh my god. Ah! Okay.
So was that 2 rounds?
No, that was the last round. That was 3 rounds.
I'm at least redeeming myself. I got 3 kills last game.
Alright. Let's get some speed upgrades. Let's see. This buys an extra life. Alright. Got those. And, I'm liking auto spawn dodgeballs.
Alright.
And then health.
I'm all about offensive power, so be ready.
Alright. This is it. Final round. God, everybody chose Stalker, man. We got 3
I
stalkers
don't
over
think
here.
it's that good.
That's not bad. Oh. Oh my god, dude. You and Drunken Boy are ridiculous. There's a
Teamwork
correlation.
right there.
There's a correlation between like being a pro gamer and being good at this game, man. Oh, landed the stalker. I think I got your mirror image.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got you.
oh my god. Damn, my shield!
3 kill streak.
I think I'm one of like 2 people who's actually played this before, and I am like by far performing the absolute worst.
No worries.
Oh man.
Oh. Man, you guys are trying really hard to kill me.
Dude, you are like, you and Drunken Boy are both like ridiculous. We have to like try and gun for you a little bit. Oh god, you're stupid. Ah,
Oh, wow.
gotcha.
Yeah, that's like kind of hard to dodge.
That was like point blank shotgun. How are you gonna dodge that? Ah, this stupid Scourge every time.
Alright, it's 1v. Wait, is it 1v3? Yeah, it is 1v3.
Oh my god. By the way, Check Ray is one of my friends from school. He's played this game before. Max! Alright, alright. How many lives do you have left, do you know?
Like
It's-
1 life.
Oh, it's actually 3-3. That means that the Stalker has 3 lives left over, and each one of you guys has 1. Oh my god, this could be it. This could be the final showdown. Oh, there's so many units though. Ah, he's taking a hit. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, okay.
Alright.
2 lives left. 2 lives left. Hellions low on health.
You got 3 Scourge
What? How is that fair? How is that a thing? Oh my god. Oh my
There's
god.
no way. That's pretty emo right there.
Okay, okay, this is man mode time. I believe in my man Check Raise. Check Raise has got this.
Seems like I can't get balls from here.
Channel your inner smash.
Alright, I'm ready for the Ultra Ball. Alright, it's 1v1?
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's 1 versus 1. Oh my god, he can do this. He can do this. He just has to. Oh! Oh! Oh god, that was your mirror image. Oh!
Woo! Redeemed! Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. Alright, guys. That is gonna do it for that. Huge thank you to everyone that was actually involved in that. I believe it was Master Dalk, Tough. We had yourself, myself, Drunken Boy, and Check Raise for that Ultimate Showdown. But thank you everyone that ended up playing. And with that being said, let's kind of go ahead and just jump into a little bit of review of the actual games that you submitted this week. Now, I don't know how much actually you remember about those games, but just tell us a little bit about it. Let's kind of walk through those games, starting with the PvZ. Now, the PvZ was a really interesting game, and surprisingly, it actually ended up with you losing. So, can you tell us a little bit more about that game?
Well, I think like that's just like a really good example of like how like you can be ahead the entire game, and then all of a sudden there's like a tech switch, and then like I guess like if you don't pay attention, like what I did, like just like a really tiny mistake of not scouting it on time, like I just kind of I got overran after the Ling Muta tech switch from the Hydro Roach. I think it was like it also it was a game I played on career ladder just because whenever you see a barcode is usually my career ladder, and then there's like a lot of latency involved as well, so it's really hard to put down force fields and micro phoenix side. That was just I guess I was just like too like sometimes it was like a game that to me that was lost because it's just like a really good example of like I guess just like my play in general, like some like I'm like always like perfect marvelous for the first like maybe 5, 10, 15 minutes, and then all of a sudden you know, one small mistake, bam, like the other opponent just like capturizes that and then just wins the game, which is I mean, I wouldn't say it's unfair, but it's also partially my fault, you know.
Yeah, and I think it's as you were saying actually in your interview, that's sort of the life of a Protoss player, right? In a lot of ways. But yeah, it was actually still a pretty interesting game, and I actually want to also jump back to maybe an earlier portion of the game, and you did sort of a kind of weird aggression. Can you tell us a little bit more about that attack that you did?
Oh, okay. So like whenever you do a like whenever you open up Phoenix and you get
Mm-hmm.
scouted right away, usually they won't like the Zerg won't think it's aggression and they'll actually like drone up like crazy, which I've
Mm-hmm.
seen like a lot of Zergs do. And by doing like a really counterintuitive build, like you make Phoenix Eye and you make Zealots on top of that, it's
Mm-hmm.
like it doesn't really make much sense to Zerg players. And that's what like usually you have to do to like catch your opponent off guard, because whatever you do, if you go by a textbook all the time,
Mm-hmm.
it's really easy to be blind countered, and then that's like the problem with Protoss, and that's
Mm-hmm.
why I chose to do that. But then my opponent was really smart, and I think he kind of wanted to do some aggression as well, so
Mm-hmm.
it worked out really well for him right there.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And I guess just moving right along, there was Protoss versus Terran. Could you tell us a little bit more about that game?
That game, like you don't see like my trademark build,
Mm-hmm.
which is Colossus Phoenix, Phoenix Colossi,
Mm-hmm.
because I think my opponent, like the barcode guy, is either Major or the Muslim, one of the two, I think.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not too sure who it is, but my opponent is definitely like one of the top NA Terrans for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And um, I guess I didn't defend. Like I think I even saw the early timing attack from where the
Mm-hmm.
what is that called, the marine drop in with Hellions run
Yeah,
backs.
yeah.
That one is really really hard to hold, especially when they like hold on to like 6 to 8 um Hellions, just because it's like even if you have like all your units in position,
Mm-hmm.
it's really really hard to kill all the Hellions, just because they're really tanky against Protoss units. Like they're really mobile, and they don't take full damage from like stalker shots,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
the mothership cannon's too slow, and the mothership itself is really slow to try to catch up. So like my
Mm-hmm.
opening, which was like a robo, it's not really that good, just because like I made sentries behind it, and they're really not mobile, and they're really squishy as well.
Yeah.
So like that, like literally just got like build order counter, not
Mm-hmm.
necessarily, but it was a pretty like devastating attack in the beginning. And then
Mm-hmm.
um as we went to the mid game, like I knew I had to like do some sort of pressure because I saw him taking it third, you know.
Yeah.
And like I was like, okay, I need to pressure this. I was like, I'll be way too behind. So I luckily I had like the Colossus tech, so I made one
Mm-hmm.
Colossus and just fake some aggression, and while I try to get my economy back, and even try to do some damage. And I actually achieved that pretty well. And I think when he like tried to counterattack, well, like after I pulled back and took my third, like my upgrades were kicking in, but my
Mm-hmm.
micro was slightly off. I think. Mm, Sometimes like when I play, like it might be a hardware issue, but like sometimes my micro is just like completely off. Like my units just move back on their own. Like what the hell is going on, you know?
Hmm.
That's happened a few times, but besides that, like I think my upgrades really pulled through, and like he was like a little too aggressive with the build,
Mm-hmm.
and ended up costing him after I got like 3-3. Pretty much like once I have Storm and Colossus, and I just micro my high Templar slightly well, like I generally should be able to win the game with a better composition. Just because my opponent
Gotcha.
was on like tier 1, tier 1.5 units. He didn't have Ghosts or like enough Vikings with upgrades as
Mm-hmm.
well to deal with my Colossi and high Templar timing.
Yeah, yeah, that definitely ended up working out really, really well for you. And I guess moving straight into the last matchup, which was the PvP matchup, and believe that you submitted No, you submitted two PvPs, right?
I am not too sure.
All right,
I
I'm
have
gonna go ahead
really
and
bad
double check
memories
this,
when it
but
comes to PvP. Like
I'm.
if you could
Mhm.
send it to me, I'll look at it and I'll let you know exactly what's going on there or someday.
Yeah, yeah. Why don't we just go ahead and take one really quick break, and we'll go ahead and get that sent to you, just so we can review it in a little bit more detail. So be right back, guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and we just reviewed the games, and let's just jump straight back into it. So, Hello Kitty, tell us a little bit more about that first PvP that you faced, and what exactly was going on in it.
I think the last game, like okay, it was more or less like we opened up pretty much the same thing, like
Mm-hmm.
Blink versus Blink, but I had like I can tell you right now with confidence that I have probably one of the best Blink micros on
Mm-hmm.
NA. and he kind of got outclassed and played a little bit like too aggressive by blinking on top of me, and then like I had blink as well, and then like I pretty much killed like I like in the end like the trade after like 10 stalker engagement I got like 4 or 5 extra stalkers, and then I just did a counter push. um and he held off with the immortal, but like I had a expansion, so I had a really big econ lead, and in PvP like if you lose early game it's really hard to come back in mid late game.
Mm-hmm.
And he actually tried. He did a really good job with the DT harass, and that's like something I don't say I'm not good at, but I'm like, I'm not really. I get really cocky after I get like super ahead, and I'm like, okay, there's no way he's gonna do DTs, or I can hold off
Mm-hmm.
DTs easily. And I actually took quite a bit of damage from that, but even then, I was still pretty ahead, just because he went DTs and didn't get like more than like 10, 15 proc kills. If you
Yeah,
don't do
yeah.
that, like you still be on the same boat. And took it faster. The game dragged down a little bit, and that, I mean, like even then, like I was still ahead, like in terms of workers. And I think we had a really 2 or 3 small engagements or big engagements, I guess, before I
Mm-hmm.
took a third. And it actually came out pretty evenly, but he was down by like 10, 15 workers, and that's a really big deal when it comes to economic lead. And even though we traded really evenly, like I still had a really big econ lead, so I just continued to build on that econ, and then made like a semi death ball um army with like Colossus, Archons,
Mm-hmm.
Immortals. That's like
Yeah.
pretty standard. And then he actually tried to counter with, I scouted him going like Void Rays and also I think Tempest.
Tempest, yeah.
Yeah, and then actually I tried to play like really really cute with hallucinated Colossi, but then I didn't
I
realize I
saw
didn't have
that.
an observer in my army, and he had like 3 observers on top of my fake
Yeah.
Colossi, so it was like, okay, I'm just gonna target out all your real Colossus.
Yeah.
And the fight, like I mean, like when I attack, I had like a really big bank as well. That's where like when you're ahead, you gotta max and then stay like chill for a little bit and get your upgrade and have like a pretty decent bank. That way, like as soon as you finish a fight, you can remax instantly, and
Mm-hmm.
that's the power of like being ahead. Like, and that's like my logic of getting ahead and just win the game. And I think I
Mm-hmm.
was a base ahead as well.
Yeah, and it worked out really well. I have to say, especially on the note, one of the earlier notes about your blink micro. I mean, there was an engagement that you took where you were up against like multiple immortals. I think it was like 3, 4 immortals, and I remember I was co-casting it with a boisterous SC2, and we were both just stunned that you had won that fight and pushed back against like that early aggression that he had done with your blink stalker micro. So definitely
Right?
really, really,
Generally, you don't want to like blink against three. Like
yeah,
even like for pros, like 3 is very dangerous.
yeah. But
But like I think I was just playing a little bit cocky, but also like I'm like, honestly, I'm so far ahead. I don't think
hmm
I should lose.
hmm Yeah, that's fair. And I guess just moving right along to the last game, it was the awesome game, and actually, we double checked it. It was a Protoss versus Zerg once again against Kane, who was formerly on Team Root, I believe now on Team MYI. But tell us a little bit more about that game.
Okay, so since me and Kane are like former teammates
Mm-hmm.
back dating to like post gaming, post esports,
Mm-hmm.
we like practice partners. We practice all the time, and so we have like we're like roughly 50-50, maybe 40-60, it depends on the day. And so pretty much I open up gateway expand. I'm not really used to that style. Like even
Mm-hmm.
nowadays, like when I use it, like I lose a lot of times just because I'm not sure about the timings and stuff. But versus that, I think he went for he got 2 bases, and I did like gateway expand into 3 gates with pressure
Mm-hmm.
or 4 gates, whichever. And
Yeah.
so, and then I was gonna transition that into DTs. Usually, like whenever you pressure with zealots, it's really hard for Zerg to tech just because they have to make lings, and then when you make lings, you're not making drones, and
Mm-hmm.
also you're not really getting gas after the initial 100 for speed. And I think, and I fake a lot of the aggression. Like I was trying to take a third, tech up a little bit so I don't die, and I ended up delaying his third by so much that I think by the time my third was up, Kane's third was still behind, like by like
Mm-hmm.
maybe like 2 or 3 minutes, and that's a really
Yeah.
big deal. Unless you're taking like straight to ultras, you're in a big trouble. And I thought he was gonna take to ultras just because I saw like the double evolution chamber, and I think I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure I saw two evolution chambers. And he ended up actually going roaches, which like surprised me the most because I went like Zella Archon to specifically counter Zerglings to do a timing. And after I took my third, and I proceeded to take my fourth as well. After my first attack failed, like I took a few really bad engagement. He like Kane's really noticed, like he's really good for taking good engagements. Like he knows exactly
Yeah.
when to take engagements, and so I took a few bad ones, even though I was still ahead economically and just tech wise. Like I was pushed back a few times. I lost quite a bit of units, but like in the end, I was like, okay, time to stop playing around and start playing cocky, and decided to make some colossi and blink stalkers with +3, and then it was versus I think the final battle really came down to like roach with like infestors and
Infestors, yeah.
ultras, and he actually picked a really good spot to fight, but it's just like the economic damage I keep doing with against his third and fourth with DTs like constantly. I do
Yeah.
like Kane is a really good player, but like it's really hard to defend like four, like even like if you're the best player in the world, like it's really hard to defend DTs on like at 4 different fronts. Like that's just like asking for too much. Every time he attacks, I'll be like, okay, I'm morphing 4 DTs, and he actually didn't scout my really good proxy pylon. Like that like literally won the game
Oh my
for me
god.
just because he didn't scout it for like maybe like 10-15 minutes.
Yeah. That
And
was an amazing proxy pylon. You shut down his fourth expansion like 4 times or something ridiculous like that.
yeah, so like I mean he shut down my fourth for a little bit as well, but I was okay with the trade. Like if you're on 3 bases, you're not gonna have that much gas to make all the units you need, and that's pretty much like the logic behind like how I approached that last game. Like it was just like keep the Zerg contained on certain number of bases, and every time you attack me, you're gonna have to be forced to like micro on 2 or 3 different fronts at the same time, and that usually just pulls them apart.
Yeah, I think that's a really good summary of that game, and it was a lot of fun to watch. And man, I was kind of thinking a lot about what you said about DTs during the initial interview on Monday, and I really liked the way that you put it in. That just goes to show like there were points in time where Kane, I mean, he would try and get up, I think 3 spine crawlers and had an overseer still sitting there, and you still managed to do an absurd amount of damage because you still just make sure that you are consistent with your DT warpins. You do them at the exact right time when you see him. As you said, you see him pushing across the map, and you're like, okay, gonna warp in 4 DTs, and you take advantage of that. You just kind of like you send them over and you do the damage you need to. And there was a point where again he has the three spine crawlers. You warped in a couple of Zelds and some DTs, and you take out the spine crawlers. And it's like really smart play. So thank you so much for thank you so much for submitting those games. So were you gonna say something?
No, I was just gonna say like generally like if you keep the Zerg on low econ, it's really like you see like most of the pro games nowadays like they're like a lot more drawn out, and then like Zergs are able to get like 90 drones. That's when they get like the most scary, and like I think that game he had like maybe sub 60 drones, and that's why he couldn't like if like Kane had better economy, he would have just gotten like a lot more spines and spores up, and that would have been really bad for me because I wouldn't have done any damage whatsoever.
Yeah. Oh, that definitely makes a lot of sense. And I think that's again one of the big advantages of your style is that you're hyper aggressive and you don't give players the opportunity to sit back and play that very comfortable macro style. And it works out well for you, man. But with that being said, I think that we're actually going to close up the week. So Hellokitty, it was a ton of fun to have you on. And I actually want to ask you about something. There is an event actually that's going to be going on. I believe it's going to be at a car dealership. Do you know what event I'm talking about?
I think it's called the Scion something. I think it's at Louisiana.
Yeah. Actually, first of all, why don't you go ahead and give your shout outs, and I'll pull up any of the information that you need for the event.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I would just like to give shout out to all my fans and my viewers. I mean, I forgot to say that last time, but I'll never forgive you guys or forget you guys, I guess. Shout out to my team, Fnatic. Shout out to my manager, No Name, who's also always been awesome. Shout out to my teammates for helping me, for pointing out my mistakes, especially, and that's what's really important. Shout out to all my friends and family who supports me. Shout out to you, Fear Dragon, for having this kind of show. And that's pretty much. Actually, also, I always forget someone to shout out. And shout out to all of our sponsors.
That's an important one.
Yeah, so shout out to Steel Series, especially MSI, Izo, Winamax, Twitch, and DX Racer. Always, they're the awesome people that allows me to be here, present it to you guys. Be an awesome person.
Mm-hmm. No, I absolutely love like all of those sponsors also. So it's great. Please guys go ahead and support them, and please go ahead and follow Hellokitty on Twitter and Twitch and everything else, and of course Team Fnatic as well. Absolutely great team. And actually the event that I was talking about, it's an absolutely great event. I highly recommend you guys go ahead and check it out. I believe that Bitterdam, Mr. Bitters and Rotterdam are going to be casting for the event. It's a North American event, which is another reason why you guys should go ahead and support it. It's going to be in the Lake Charles Toyota place at a Scion, as you were saying before. It's going to be at a 3905 Nestor Memorial Drive at Lake Charles in Louisiana. That's LA, right? No, LA is...
That is LA.
Okay, yeah, that is LA. All right, so guys, if you are in the area, go and check this thing out. It's going to be awesome. Not sponsor, but support North American events, because this is the kind of stuff that North America definitely needs to become way more active and be as awesome as it can be. And Hellokitty is going to be there. There's also going to be a lot of other awesome players. There's going to be, I believe, according to the player list, there's going to be a lot of Taiwanese players like Flashwolf Slam, Ian, Hugh, and I believe LZ Gamer is going to be there. Couple others, QXC, Puck, Siphon. Yeah, bunch of really, really great players. And of course, if you're in like Bronze League, don't worry, there's going to be some Bronze League players and Silver League players, etc. there too. So go check it out, guys. Support esports. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So if you guys enjoyed this episode of Breaking Out, please consider subscribing over here on twitch.tv/FearDragon64 and following me over on youtube.com/FearDragon64 for the videos. And of course, again, all of the links to all of Hellokitty's good stuff should be posted in either the Twitch chat or just below the video if you're watching this on YouTube. And thank you again so much, Hellokitty, for coming on. It has been an absolute delight, and you will be remembered as the Star Dodgeball champion.
Thank you for having me again. I'm really glad to be on the show. Like I read about it, I've heard about it, and it's just been an amazing experience, and it's absolutely my pleasure to be on the show.
All right, that's awesome to hear, man. All right, have a wonderful night, all, and we'll see you on Monday. Oh, by the way, I need to actually announce the Monday player, and the Monday player for this next coming week is going to be actually the team captain of Team Root Seed is going to be Root Seeds' Bones. So that is going to be a really, really awesome thing. And guys, I realize he's going to be another Protoss player. I've had Protoss players, I've had Zerg players, and I haven't had a single Terran player on. And this has not overlooked me, all right? I've realized this. I just realized it about 5 weeks into the show. So don't worry, I have a Terran player coming if you're a Terran player, so stick around. And have a wonderful day, guys. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you guys all on Monday.